The thing we're going to do is build a new recording studio. So there's going to be a series of videos to explain the journey we're on. What I'm doing is I'm going to put building a recording studio into this barn. It's going to be on 2 floors. There's going to be 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a bathroom, and then this recording studio. Come inside, I'll show you. So here we are inside the barn. And I'll take you around the inside now and try and explain what we're going to do. This is one room. There's some stairs here. We'll come on and have a look. This is the other half, the downstairs of the barn. Here we are. And yeah, now as you can see, this was originally a 17th century. It was built in 1600. The cottage, this barn, so I'm not sure which bit was built when, but I do very much want to keep the character. And as you can see, big old stone building here. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to knock out all of this roof part up here, these breeze block walls there. There's some stairs going up here as well. We're going to knock that all out. So we're going to leave just simply the shell of the stone, the original stone building. We're going to put a steel frame inside the building itself, and we're going to hang the new rooms and the new building and the recording studio, hang it inside the frame. And that'll give us a couple of advantages. One of them is, of course, an insulation gap that we can use for the sound insulation. And secondly, it'll help preserve this building, because a lot of this stonework and things is looking a bit raggedy now and does need looking after. So I don't want to put any strain on it. I don't want to in any way damage this building. What we'll do now is go upstairs. So here we are. This is where the magic will happen. So obviously the problem we've got with the headroom here is solved by lowering the floor about a foot. I think we're looking at taking the floor down. And then we're going to put this big dormer window, this big dormer right along this side of the thing to give us headroom to be able to work on most of this room. Obviously this side will still slant down and there'll be a lot more space on that side. Now the area we're in now, obviously with the stairs will come up here. The area we're in now will be the control room. And that control room will take us through to about over here. And from here, I'm going to have entrance into a sound room, a live room where we're going to be able to make noise and play instruments. And the sound room is going to come from here and go right back through here. Now at this point, there's actually another about 3 foot to go. So there's quite a lot of space that we'll be able to utilize here. And you might ask, why do you need a sound room? Let me explain. In recording, in the old days, you used to have mics and you used to mic up amplifiers, and you used to get these lovely, warm, rich tones from the amplifiers. Nowadays, there's a lot of digital, and they're very good things that recreate the sounds of different amps and what have you, but you don't get the warmth and the richness you used to get from actually miking up, and all the skill that went into miking up an amplifier, miking up real sounds instead of just digitally capturing them.
Circles, haven't got a lot to say.
You might wonder, why would I take on such a thing? Well, the truth is, it started in lockdown, and in lockdown, I found myself locked into this 2-bedroom flat in London, and there was, you know, well, we all experienced lockdown, and I found myself writing a song about it, as I tend to write songs about where I find myself or things that mean something to me.
Ooh, if I could play, I'd find a way.
So if you listen to the lyrics of those songs, I try to capture something of lockdown there. So you've got the cyclical 4 chords, and then you've got the words going round in circles, haven't got a lot to say, start a new beginning that's caught up in an endless day. And the other, I think, key part of that song is the key words there are, ooh, if I could fly, I'd fly away and soar above this town, looking down as we hide ourselves away.
Ooh, if I could fly, I'd fly away and soar above this town, looking down as we hide away.
Well, I felt that's what we were all doing at the time, and I just wanted to get out, and I wanted to get out so badly that the moment I could, I went and bought myself this place in the countryside with this plan to, and formed this plan to build the studio. And the house we bought was particularly bought it so that I could build a studio in it, and so that I could start a new beginning here and be away from all that. And I'm super happy with it. I'm super happy that I'm going to be able to take you guys on a journey with me as we go through this adventure of trying to create this studio. Okay, so here we are up in the recording studio part, and I've got this my guitar with me. Actually, one of the things I'm going to be doing in this video series is I'm going to talk about the equipment I use, instruments, talk about advice I get from other people. I've got friends who are going to help me out quite a lot. There's a very good friend of mine who is a top sound engineer. He's going to come and give me advice as to equipment. I've got other friends who are musicians, and of course there's my own experience. I've spent a lot of time recording in my life, and I particularly love recording songs. So I'm going to take all the advice I get, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what it is I'm doing and why I'm using the equipment I have. I want to have a live sound room. I want to capture those warm guitar tones, the warm amplifier tones. I want a drummer to be able to set up and play real drums in there. And I want to capture all that warmth and then utilize the other tools that we get, these fabulous tools that we have nowadays that lets us create so much music, lets us really pinpoint and make music so fantastic and accurate. I want to capture that stuff. I want to have that as well, and I want to blend the two together to get a warm sounding but modern sound out of this out of the studio. And that's really what I'm going for. And with my friends and advisors helping me with the equipment, I hope that's where we get to, and I hope you guys can come along with me on the journey. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
It's just lockdown every day.
That is my dog Cleo, and you'll see Cleo in this video as well, I think. Why don't you go? What do you think, Cleo? Good girl. Her ears are flapping in the wind. That's it. Well, that's good.